it, though, rather than playing the usual adventure intro, I'll just go ahead and play the RPG intro, for no other reason than I feel like it. Let's do this. Or the intro could just freeze entirely and refuse to play. That's a possibility, I suppose. Wow. Nice! Let's try that again. There we go. Hello everyone, this is Quinn Michael from Shaggy Turtle Studios, Channel 14, WNVI TV, where we're high on retro junk. And we're back here with the last of the Wonderboy games that we're going to be checking out this month, although there will be some bonuses before everything's over. So here we have Monster World 4. This was the last one in the series. It's a gorgeous game. Hold on a sec. Oh. It's like somebody else was already playing this. I don't want to... I wanted to turn down the volume on the TV and instead it opened up a color menu. Stop that. Stop that right now. There we go. USB device not recognized. Which one? Let me just unplug my, gonna unplug my arcade stick for now. Hey, KBX. Missed opportunity to call it Wonder Girl? I feel like that might have been trademarked, possibly. Anyway, somebody else is already playing this, so... just start new game. Make sure to save in the second, save slot. Someone help us. Stop disaster before it spreads. If Falco's in the audience, I think he's gonna get a kick out of this game just visually, right off the start. We start in Estefan. Okay, Estefan Village. It's a little hard to read that font there. Pasha, what are you doing out here? What? You sense that someone needs your help. Already pretending to be a warrior. I see. Well, let's head back. Everyone's waiting. So, y'all been following along with me throughout the whole month. Just look at how this looks. All right. Like, we've come a long way as far as Wonderboy goes, right? It's pretty good. Just right off the bat, visually speaking. This is excellent. Look at that, we got like a whole village here. Basha, take care of yourself. Evil monsters have been multiplying of late. I'm afraid I can't do much, but take this. This item is known as a life drop. Collect 10 to raise your max life by 1. Be careful. There we go. Oh! We got like 5 of those. We're already halfway. What do we got here? Courage crystal obtained. Well, I'm sure we'll find out what that does later. I was afraid this day would come. No mother desires a life for her daughter. Such a life for her daughter. For the way of the warrior is perilous. Take this medicine and use it when your life is in danger. Understand? This is all I can do for you, Asha. Please try to be safe and sound. So, after much ambiguous experimentation, they successfully extracted a drop of life. So then we got all this way from the funny running Island Boy game, right? Now, I will say something funny. You guys will see this when we do the Adventure Island games. But amusingly enough, those games did eventually go the same direction. You're finally going to the Tower of Silence, right? I believe so. Good luck, Asha. If anyone could do it, surely it's you. Whoa, what? Just a second. What on earth caused that sudden speed up? I have no idea. That was very weird. Did the emulator glitch out? Hold on, let me try this again real quick. Yeah, it must have been an emulator glitch, okay. I don't seem to be able to... Oh, there we go. March, march. March, march. When you want to heal your wounded body, offer a prayer to the sacred statue. You are sure to be blessed by the gods. Asha offers a prayer to the gods. Oh, I can double tap to run. Okay. That explains so much. That's gonna be awesome. Think you played this one before? This one didn't come out in America, actually. This stayed in Japan for several years. It did finally start getting American releases starting on the Wii. We got a translated version of that. But, after that, this can be found on, I think, most Wonderboy collections that got released in America. If not all of them, so... Getting to play this one nowadays is way easier than it used to be. There's even a remake out now, called, Asha in, Monster World, I believe is what it's called. When you want to climb a rope quickly, tap the up button twice in rapid succession. You can slide down by holding the B button. Hold on, I'm gonna try that. Ah! I see. The Tower of Silence lies beyond the forest. I heard the wind is dead near the tower. Might explain why it's called that. See how you've seen that one? Yeah, it's... No, this one's a really good game. It's a shame we didn't get this back in the day. This would have been a great Genesis game. It actually almost got localized. And it would have been localized as Wonderboy 4, according to the magazines it appeared in. Ugh. This series, man. This series is an absolute cluster when it comes to the names. One more time, let's just go over this. We start with Wonderboy, then we go to Wonderboy in Monsterland, which is also known as Wonderboy Monster World on some releases. Super Wonderboy Monster World is what it's called on the Master System. Anyway, after that, we get Wonderboy 3 Monster Lair, which is the run-and-gun shmup arcade game. Then comes Monster World 2 on the Master System, which we get as Wonderboy 3 Dragon's Trap. Congratulations, there are now two Wonderboy 3s. Because we didn't get the arcade game over here, so whatever. Well, we didn't get the arcade game until after we got Dragon's Trap. Anyway, after that, we have the Genesis game. Wonderboy in Monster World. Not to be confused with Wonderboy in Monster Land. In Japan, this game is known as Wonderboy 5. Monster World 3. And then finally we have this game, Monster World 4, where suddenly everything makes sense again. Don't give up. Hang in there. I'll miss you. Take care. The time has come. Are you ready? Yep. Good. That's my girl. Oh, and by the way, do you have the courage crystal? Yep. You can't enter the tower without it. Now go. Test your ability in the tower. Good luck. Come back in one piece. We'll look after your mom while you're away. Bring me something good. And our quest begins. And they're listening to a story in the other room, I guess. Press left or right twice to run. Wow, you take off really fast in this. Munch, munch. Oh, I am the world-famous Sage of Save! What? Never heard of me? Well, you're still green, my young warrior. We shall meet many times before this tale ends. Well, the pleasure is all mine. By the way, you won't find the tower until the crystal is used in the right place. Keep that in mind. Oh, and by the way, want to save? Sure. I will save in the second save slot, because I believe my baby sister is using the first one. Final Labyrinth vibes from this opening? I can hear it, yeah. Fatal Labyrinth's a good game. Well, jump in, you can stab upward or downward. We already figured that out. Got a little bit of Zelda 2 in there, which I am never going to complain about. Oh, first enemy. Alright. It's still a Monster World game. Y'all can see it. This is why I played these all in order, just for the record, because I knew the final game was going to be so good. Although, I guess it's not the final game now. This is technically, there is technically a new game. That's what Monster World is. Not Monster World, Monster Boy. Monster Boy and the Cursed Kingdom. That's a new game in the series, so. It's not the final one anymore. I do not have access to that particular game, so I can't stream it for you, but maybe someday. I do think that next month I will go out of my way to try and finish some of the other games that we've started here. We're close enough to the end of Dragon's Trap that I want to go back and finish it. I feel like I could possibly go for a full playthrough of Wonderboy and Monster World as well, and this is just so good that I wouldn't just say I want to finish it. Like, I've only just started it. You guys can already see the, like, you guys see how smooth this looks, how well this controls. Look at that. We got an extra hit point. Like, this is not just one that I would say replay. I'd say this is the one where we're fighting Mean Beans. Seems like it. This is one that I would say, everybody in chat would want to try out, you know? Like, if you think this looks fun, I promise you, the way it controls is just as good as it looks. Now. There we go. Those guys have gotten more annoying. There seems to be like an auto-dodge mechanic. I'm not quite sure how that works, but it's helpful. Oh, they're getting tricky with the level design now. Oh, shoot. I'll go grab that in a second. I want this heart. Press down plus C to jump off a platform. Okay. Alright, and pressing down brings out my shield. That's something good to know. More HP, which is on. This is the Genesis. Technically it's the Mega Drive because this never got released in America, but yeah. But yeah, this is a Genesis game. One of the best ones, honestly. I've only played a little bit of it before, but even then I remember how well this controls. It controls amazingly. Like, I would argue this is like one of the best platformers ever made, and that's from somebody who hasn't actually finished the game. It's just playing it right off the bat. The controls are perfect. One of my biggest complaints about Wonderboy and Monster World that we played last time was how slow Shion moved. Let me guess, this game is this good at graphics. Seriously, like, it's very impressive. Yeah, I had a feeling. Oh, would you look at that. Wonderboy! Funny enough, this one isn't actually it's part of the same series, but it's not actually a Wonderboy game. This is Monster World 4. It was the final entry in the series. Pete, you're a Sega Genesis fan. Check out how good this looks as like a Genesis game. Tower of Silence. Here we go. Oh, this tower tests your strength as a warrior. Make use of the skills you've learned so far. But first, want to save? Yep. There we go. Alright, so here we go. That is a mummy. Biggie. There we go. There we go. It's absolutely beautiful. Really vibrant strength work. Seriously. I believe this was 1994. I'd have to look it up. It's a real shame this didn't come out back in the day. I think this would have been pretty popular with people who had Genesis, you know? Oops. Try not to do that again. Hopefully they'll give me an excuse to use my shield soon. I see that, mummy. In 94, thank you. The music is so recognizable from this game. Yeah, you hear the music and you instantly know it's this game. I could really use some healing. I just have to be smarter about this. They casually included this game in Sonic's Ultimate just clicks like they did Golden Axe 3. I feel like there was probably some paperwork to solve since this is also Whetstone's game. It's not just Sega. Oh. What do we got here? Key obtained. Nice. Can I find somewhere that gives me health back? Maybe an enemy that'll drop some hearts? Everything here seems to be dropping coin. We're making a lot of cash right now, and I think... I'm pretty sure that if we're making this much cash, the game is probably going to have some pretty expensive items. Yeah, this is still an RPG. That's for sure. Door is locked. Does the key we got work? Sure does. We go. You know what's really cool about this is that even though it's so vibrant and gorgeous, this is still recognizable as like a Monster World Wonderboy game, you know? Like, it's very distinctive. You can look at this, and if you know the Monster World games, like, you can immediately tell this is one of those. Just from the way you, like, hit enemies and the coins fall them with that distinctive noise. The way the sprites look. Like, it's still very obviously part of the series, and I really like that. Here we go. Like, she shakes her bum when she goes to the treasure chest. Relatable. Hey, wait a minute. No, the animations are adorable. Apparently that animation is actually a leftover from a lock-picking mechanic they originally wanted to include in the game. They ended up not including it, but they decided that the animation they had there was going to stay anyway. Which, you know, when you create an animation that great, why not keep it, right? It is kind of a shame that this was the last entry in the series. I don't remember how much longer Westone lasted after this, but they didn't last forever, unfortunately. I know they made some stuff on the Saturn, but I think they were gone by the time the Dreamcast came around. Of course, a lot of the ex-Westone members are now back with the current rights holders of the series, and they're working on stuff, which is really cool. I know they were involved with the recent remake, like, directly. They also worked, I mentioned this on a previous stream, but it's so cool that it bears repeating too. They also worked on restoring a lost arcade game by Westone, Clockwork Aquario, which was something that was supposed to come out back in, like, 1993. But it was canceled because it was assumed it wasn't going to sell well enough. Because it was coming out at a time when fighting games and, like, 3D games were, like, all the rage. The one who mentions in the... oh, yeah, no, I see it. Totally. It's a very classic animation style, too. Doesn't look exactly like anime, which I like. What do you mean that didn't work? Darn it. That strategy seems to work for killing them, at least. I was hoping I'd get the jump up there on him, though. Come here. Stop that. There we go. Hobo drawing. Yeah. No, Hobo draws all sorts of stuff. In our server, there's an art channel you can check. He posts stuff in there pretty regularly. I would post more stuff in there if I was drawing more regularly. I have a few unfinished sketches I could post. There's stuff I was drawing as concept reference for Lise, who is helping me work on... how many of you know that I'm, like, currently working on a game? Like, actively now. And Lise is the artist for it. Yeah, lots of Looney Tunes stuff. Yeah, his art's great, man. I've always really appreciated it. But yeah, no. The stuff I've drawn lately is, like, concept art for the game that is for Lise to use, because she's my artist for it. Oh, okay, that's what the spikies are. I couldn't tell if they were going to go up or down at first. Alright. Game's getting trickier now. Oh, I am so gonna fight these mummies. Why would I not fight the mummies? Ow. Oof, okay. That's gonna be tricky. Man, this place is huge. Oh, how do you fight? What do you do? Well, I was asking for an enemy that used my shield. There we go. It's cool. Yeah, me, Lise, and Falco. Yep, we're working on an RPG I've wanted to make since I was like 7 years old. It's gonna take a long time. This is gonna be like a multi-year long process, but I'm excited to finally get it going. I've been working on engine stuff. RPG Maker is what we're currently using. Doesn't have to be that way, but we're trying to make it work with RPG Maker, because that's a fairly simple way to start, and there's plenty of customizability to RPG Maker. I've been using RPG Maker for literal years. Oh, okay, so that sends me back here, okay. So I know my way around the engine fairly well. I know a lot of what it's capable of, and I'm also fully aware that there are people who have made really good, like, there's been lots of really great plugins made for it over the year that make it just that much better. So it's a far stronger engine than people think it is. And yeah, me, Lisa, and Falco are working on it. Falco has been somebody who works on the mechanical stuff with me. He understands, like, the numbers and the formulas way better than I do. And Lisa's my artist. I kind of do everything else for the game currently. Which, I'm not going to claim I know all of what I'm doing, but I'm learning. I actually had to do some JavaScript programming to help with something. And I will definitely have to continue to learn more. She goes up the ladder in increments. Okay. Need to be very careful here. There we go. What do we got? Oh, that's evil. But I need that. Well, there we go. We got another extra hit point, but, like, at what cost? Yeah, I should save, because I am very close to death here. Game dev slave Shaggy got it pretty much. Most of my free time where I'm not streaming lately, I have been working on the game. Like, if I'm not actively hanging out with friends or doing the streaming stuff, and even sometimes while I'm hanging out with my friends, I have RPG Maker open on the side. So, that's mainly what I've been doing. Then again, you guys are on Discord. You can see every time I have the damn thing open. There's lots of experimenting to do with it, but, we definitely have some solid, frameworks down, and we're figuring out the story. I should say, we're not working on the whole RPG right now. What I've done is I have isolated the opening of the game, the opening of the story. Chapter 1, Act 1, whatever you want to call it. The whole story is divided into, like, 4 acts, but what we're doing right now is we're treating Act 1 as just its own game. Like, that's all there is. It's all we're considering currently. Oh, hold on. Go down here. Okay. What's this? Oh! Yeah, I could use that. Thank you. I think we're about to fight a boss. Yep. Oh, it's like a Naga. Or a Lamia. Not really, it's got like a centipede body. Okay, I don't know what you would call that. Because Nagas and Lamias are snakes, but this is a... like a centipede woman. Or a millipede, I don't know. I've seen one other game that has that sort of character in it, and I still don't know what to call it. Last time I saw one of these was in Rusty, which is another really fun platformer with a green-haired chick as protagonist. It's a good game. Definitely more janky than this is. And down. Woo! Nice. That was fun. Magic lamp obtained. Alright. Alright, guess I gotta use it. What is this music? Bam, 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 bam. Congratulations on obtaining the lamp. By doing so, you just acquired a testament to your status as a warrior. Go to the Royal Palace of Rapadagna with it. I need to get out of here with this music. This is going to drive me insane. Then you will be accepted as a warrior, perhaps admired by people the world over. Also, at least for now, I will serve you, my new master. I just figured I'd let you know that. You know, just in case. Come if you want to go back to Rapadagna during your adventure. I will take you there if I'm in a good mood. That is what I can do for you. That's it. You got that? Yep. Let's over to Rampadagna now. You ready to go? Yep. Here we go. Okay, Rampadagna City. Alright. It's a penguin. Welcome to Rampadagna. This is the Holy Spring. The town is to the east, the palace is to the west. Oh, great work so far. This is the kingdom's capital, Rampadagna. The lamp you obtained in the Tower of Silence will prove that you deserve to be a warrior. Now go before the queen with great pride. The palace is close by. Oh, by the way, want to save? That is why I'm talking to you. Here we go. We survived our first trial. Yes, you want to meet the queen. Yep. You come here seeking the title of warrior. I see. You're very brave for a young lady. The queen will surely be surprised too. Please, go right in. It's not safe around here anymore. That's why we're on alert. Okay. Keep going. I'll have to send, okay, this is gonna sound weird. I'm gonna have to send Lise some screenshots of this game for reference material. But that's not really important currently. That's for Act 2. Anyway. It's not safe around here anymore. That's where we're on alert like this. Okay. I guess everybody says the same thing? Yeah, okay. Welcome to the palace. Yeah, we're getting guards that repeat dialogue. This is totally an RPG. Very cozy. Ah, there we go. Welcome to Rampadagna, the oasis in the desert. The people of Rampadagna bid you welcome. Now to bestow upon you the title of warrior. To become a warrior, you must swear to always act bravely and fight to protect all peace-loving people, at the peril of your own life. Do you so swear? I do. I hereby grant you the title of warrior. Congratulations. It was truly a pleasure to meet such a brave young lady. I speak English. I look forward to your continued success. Your Majesty, how about asking this young lady? Yes, perhaps it's fate that brought her here. Asha, noble warrior, we need your help. I have dire news. Something is happening to the four spirits that have protected this land for age upon age. The dark clouds in the far sky are an ill omen. If this should continue, the city will be shrouded in darkness. So it is I beseech you. Save the four spirits and defeat the power of darkness that has spawned the dark clouds. Please say you'll help us. Absolutely. You will? Thank you on behalf of all our people. You must first save the Earth Spirit. The Queen has a heart of gold. Okay. She's got a little critter up there too. You may be the ray of hope we need. And then everybody else just says welcome to the palace. Alright. We have received a new mission. Man, this palace is huge. Am I allowed to open these? Healing medicine found. However, you already have some. I mean, the game isn't punishing me. Let me see. Alright. Guess it's just RPG logic. Watch the game stab me in the back later, like when I accidentally ate the old man's sandwich in Chrono Trigger. Is there anybody who didn't accidentally do that the first time they were playing Chrono Trigger? Because you just investigate... Oh, Pipologu egg obtained. Okay, I found a little critter egg. Okay. Gold bar obtained. medallion obtained. Okay, this seems like quest critical stuff now. Maybe it's a good thing I was investigating, right? That's some nice art. Okay, let's go. If you want to know where the spirits are, well, we may have a book about them. You should check the rightmost bookshelf. Let's see. The bookshelf is full of difficult-looking books. Read one? Sure. How to hatch a Pepe Logu. Okay. Apply holy water to make the egg hatch. Okay, read one. Pepidia. Okay, it is believed that they had gone extinct, but they have been rediscovered recently. They are very tame, yellow-colored animals. I don't think we'll be able to talk to her. Bookshelf is so difficult it looks. Okay. Shion's biography. Hey, that's the hero of the last game! Upon defeating the Dark One, he asked the four spirits to watch over the monsters evermore, so that calamity would never strike again. This goes on forever. I'll just skip ahead. And so it is. The temple has 4 mystical gates to guard where the 4 spirits dwell. Well, okay. Get out of my way! Today's menu includes lizard sauté. Have you tried it before? I have not. It's really tasty. How do I get up there? I'll have to get something later that lets me get up there, right? Can't touch it with my sword, man. Nope, that doesn't do it. Okay. Monsters have been multiplying of late, so we must train hard for the coming battle. Yeah, 1, 2. Alright. Yep, can't get down there like that. Alright, I'll have to get something new later. Okay, here we go. I think we can go check out the town now. I don't know why, but I keep going back to, like, imagine if they had made a Mario game this expansive at some point. Super Mario Adventure. I don't know. Hell, Nintendo would never do this, but it's the Wonderboy series. They totally could have just licensed. They could have just licensed Westone to let them have the engine and make their own thing. That is a thing that was totally allowed. You know. Oh, can't go through this way. Okay, interesting. That would have been cool. Yeah. Would have been a cool mix-up to the Mario Formula 2. Whee! Thank you, sirs. Oh, this is the temple. It has strange gates where the spirits live, but not so fast. The area behind each gate is full of peril. So how about wearing some better armor? Ah. Wants me to go to the town so I can buy some stuff. That's why I have the money. This game is so charming. This makes literally all the frustration I had with some of the other games worth it, just for the record. Monsters have been multiplying of late, yes. Piki, piki! About to find some holy water for that egg. How about my Pepe Logo? Don't you think he's the cutest? It's only natural that I own the best Pepe Logo, given that I'm the most gorgeous lady in town. Oh, by the way, let me see the gold bars you have. I'd gladly buy them from you. How about 500 G each? Sure, I can use the extra money. What do we got in here? Oh, another gold bar. Interesting. Hey lady, I found another gold bar. Don't you think Peppy Logos are so cute? They're quite popular. Yes, perhaps I need one. Hello and welcome. Are you a traveler? A real cutie, aren't you? Want to take them excellent weapons? Sir... Yeah, sure. Consword... Shah's sword. Come back anytime. Hold on, what do we got? Welcome, welcome. Oh, a female warrior. How cool are you? Do you need a shield? We'll check these out. 450G, Thunder Shield, Flame Shield. Alright. I have decisions to make. Healing medicine found, however, you already have some. Indeed I do. Alright, so we got better shields here. What about somewhere to get armor? I'm gonna prioritize my armor first because I have a decent amount of faith in my sword skills. What? There's no inn in this city, but the Holy Spring can heal you. Ah, there. that's some nice lamp shading. My dad's gonna open the shop soon. Isn't that great? Yeah, sure. Why not buy one? These pepper logos are very cute. Well, that's concerning. Hey, that's Pepper logo egg, isn't it? Do you know how to hatch it? Well, do you? Yep. Ah, you're no fun. Maybe Exist sure knows a lot. Ruin. The day of ruins nigh. I can hear them. The spirits mourn. The legends will repeat. Alright, why don't you tell me? Okay, here's that. Put it in front of the Holy Spring statue. Ah! I was just about to say... Because you need to sprinkle holy water on it. They have a shrine in the city, don't they? Let's go do that real quick. Okay, where's the shrine? Here we go. Get back here, you little rascal. It's the little blue one. We have a friend. That is adorable. It's blue, yes. It's smaller than this one, too. I heard someone is imprisoned in the spirits. What? Oh, a blue Peppy logo. Don't let this go to your head. By the way, you have a gold bar with you. If you like, I'll buy it from you. How about... Yeah, okay. She bought it for even more than we had before. We might have enough to just go ahead and buy everything I need. Look around here. Okay, this is the... There's gotta be an armor shop somewhere around here. Oh. Ah, I've been waiting. I found the perfect armor for you. Alright. I'll get armor that's even better next time. I love all the weird creatures. That's something I think a lot of fantasy stories should take into account. You should have not just monsters for your player to fight, but you should try to have some interesting, weird, non-hostile creatures that people use in their everyday lives, you know? I think that's a really good detail to add to your fantasy world. I got a few. I should have a few at this point. I've been working on this damn story since I was 7 years old. You know? Looks like I auto-equipped the armor. That's nice. Alright, let's go get ourselves a, let's go get ourselves a... Yeah, let's get ourselves the better sword that's here. Yeah, Khan's sword's cool, but the Shah's sword... Double strength, we have enough. Let's go for it. Thank you. Alright, can I just use a shield? I need a little bit more before I can buy that. That is fine. See. Yeah, it automatically upgraded to the... Nice. I like that. I like that it auto-upgraded to the strongest equipment I already have installed. That's good. So, we have better armor, we have a better sword. We didn't get a better shield yet. I need more money to pull that off. Alright. See if I can find something real quick. What? Didn't we already get a gold bar there? Alright. Let's get that shield. Let's see, Flame Shield, Thunder Shield. Going for a Wind Spirit. Let me see here. Only 4 cards was the art directors on graphic choice camp. That's a lot of pixels. Westone was not an especially big studio either. But they were very talented people. Right from the first Wonderboy even. Like, props to them. I have to say, I've brought this up a couple times this month, but I want to say it again. Westone was also responsible for the Jaws NES game, which is a pretty infamous, like, oh, it's a terrible NES game. I maintain that it's not great. I've played it. It has a lot of issues. But I blame that less on, I'm sorry you were born in such hard times, okay? But it's a very interesting game. They had some interesting concepts for it, it just didn't all pan out correctly. And I blame that more on LJN's strict deadline than I do on Westone. Alright, the wind gate is locked. No, I have to go after the Earth Spirit. Okay, is that gonna be the first one here? The Earth Gate is locked. There we go. Unlock the Earth Gate. Alright. The entrance is at the top of these mountains. Okay, there's an arrow pointing that way, but can I go this way and ignore the arrow? No, I can't. Okay. Oh, let's do this. Kind of like Jaws NES, not as fun. It was... If the game's choosing, it's not as fun. Okay. I don't think there were Westone people from Sega. Westone left placeholders and instructions for artists. Hold on, I'm gonna look that up. Well, I would look... Where did I put my phone? What the hell? Did I leave my phone out in the kitchen when I came in here? Where the hell did I put my phone down? Huh? I wanted to look it up for myself and my phone's missing. Huh. Where did I put it? Oh, I found it. I'm not wearing a jacket. The pants I'm wearing don't even have pockets right now. It was out in the kitchen. I found it. Usually I bring that in here. Okay, hold on. Let me look this up. So... let's see. Moby Games... Monster World 4. Okay, so Ryuichi Nishizawa was the director. I know for a fact he was a Westone employee. He actually worked on all of these. Programmer was Hirozaku Toyama. Still with Sega. No, I want to go all the way back to the 90s. He worked on like a shit ton of Atlas stuff. Oh, it looks like his first job was as a programmer on Monster World 4, and then he went on to work for Atlas for years, so that's our programmer. Art director, Maki Ozora. Those are all, yeah, back here in the 90s, what do we got for, Maki Ozawa? We have Wonderboy in Monsterland, Riot City, Wonderboy Monster World 4. Yeah, those are all Westone projects. So, she was a Westone employee. Music was Jin Watanabe, who I believe was a new composer from who they previously had on games. So, this is different. Let me see here. Oh, no, they worked on Riot City, which was also a Westone project. Okay. CG design. I believe the CGs are like cutscenes. Cutscene graphics. Let me see. Ninja Gaiden, huh? As a designer. Alright. Manual writer, modeler. No, these are all... the main people who made this were, these were Westone people. I'm looking at the credits here. These are Westone people. Because let me look up Westone real quick and list off some of the stuff they worked on. So here we go. Got a hangnail on here. Eesh. Yeah, Westone Bit Entertainment. Video game developer founded in May 1986. Okay, so they stuck around. They stuck around quite a while. Company went bankrupt and entered liquidation process on October 1st, 2014. Damn. They stuck around for a while though. So let's see, what's some other stuff they worked on here? I already mentioned Jaws. Let's see. Wonderboy, Jaws, Wonderboy 2, 3. Let me see here. R-Rail, that's a good game. Power 11, Riot Zone, Riot City. That's a beat 'em up they made. Oh, they made Mega Bomberman? I didn't know that. They made the original Dungeon Explorer. That's a good game. I'm looking to see if there's anything else they made that would be notable here. Not seeing much. What is... oh, they made Owly Blink. Is this the... I don't know which game this is in this series. That's not the one on the TurboGrafx 16, is it? It makes sense if that was them, but I don't know for sure. Let me look at this. Let's see. Mashin Hero Wataru Gaiden. No, that's the NES RPG. Okay. So not that one. Okay. So yeah, they made a good couple of games where they... I don't know how to put it. Like the Wonderboy stuff is like their flagship series, but then you have stuff like Jaws and NES, Riot Zone, Mega Bomberman, and Dungeon Explorer. I did not realize those were them. Anyway, if I can go back to Moby Games for a bit, because The graphics designers were Kaneko Koyama, Mina Morioka, Takai Sekiyama, and Katsuo Saito. Already done 18 games. Let's go back here. Psychic World, Game Ground, Ninja Gaiden. Oh, the Master System version. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, that's a Sega employee. Mina Morioka. Okay, Mina Morioka was a Westone employee back when this was made, because her other credits from the time are other Wonderboy games, Aoi Blink, Wataru Gaiden, Dungeon Explorer. So that's a Westone employee. Takai Sekiyama. Oh wow, Takai Sekiyama is only Westone games. Dungeon Explorer, Monster World 4, yeah. And Katsuo Saito. And it looks like this is another one who made the jump over to, let's see what we got here. Oh my gosh, you worked on a bunch of things. Dang. So this guy's... Yeah, there we go. Road Blaster. Huh. Interesting. But yeah, no, even in those credits for the art people, that's still mostly Westone employees who later moved on to other stuff. Give me a second to check something over here. I don't want that later. I never turned on my lights back here. Why did I forget to do that? I like having those lights on. Those lights are fun. Boom. Why do I keep forgetting to do that? The details of workload fit in the licensing over the course of the series. Did they just decide to license your work directly at a point? No. So the games made by Westone directly were the Wonderboy stuff. They made those directly for Sega, but Sega owned the... They basically owned the IP. Like the Wonderboy IP. They owned the characters and the name of the series and whatnot. But Westone was free to license out the program to other devs, and they could just turn it in other games. These were all made by Westone directly. The Wonderboy games were, especially like the ones that were ported. Those were done by other studios, I believe. But like the arcade games and then the original console games, those were Westone. Okay, so here we go. Back to this. What sort of challenges shall we face in Earth World? Let's find out. Use your Rippy logo to double jump? How? How do I do that? Oh! That's what my last button was for. He's adorable. I love him. Oh my gosh. Go. So apparently my heart total is dependent on my armor, which is interesting. There we go. No, for a place called Earth World, there's a lot of platforming through the air we're dealing with here. There we go, we got an extra hit point. Well, that worked out. Bomb obtained. I wonder what that's for. That's adorable. Pandera Volcano. Probably should have bought the fire shield, but oh well. Oh man, this game's just one of my favorite like little musical tricks. It's got a reoccurring motif, like a light motif. I love it when games do that. I love it when music does that. When you have like a central theme that you keep replaying over and over again. But you keep like remixing it. I feel like maybe I need something else to get through there. I can go back and buy the fire shield though. Turn to the city? Yes, please. Then let's go. I might have prepared a little, mistakenly for that. Okay, first of all, let us repair our health. And go buy that fire shield. Never seen a blue one. They're quite rare. Can I interest you in a shield? Okay. Yep, I think that flame shield will help us all a lot more in the volcano. And I also just realized we can go back and get that crystal that was in the castle. Expected the licensing worked by chance for Wonderboy, but never produced any advantage for the future. Studios were more willing to roll their own at that point, and Westwood ended up falling back to typical developer-distributor model. Licensing seems like a try to increase control of the middle ground between developer and distributor, but multiple buys for licensing was a lucky one-off. I think I understand what you're saying, and I agree that that was probably the case. It's interesting that it happened, though. I'd have to look more into it myself. I just know that for whatever reason, when they made Wonderboy for Sega, Sega kept the Wonderboy name and characters, but Westone was allowed to license out the programming, essentially, for other people to use. Which is why we got Adventure Island on the NES, it's why we got all types of weird PC Engine ports of their games. This is actually the only one I know of that never got a, this game specifically, this didn't get a, how do I get back there? There's a way to get back there. That leads to the throne room, that's not what I want. Where do I need to go again? I forget. But yeah, no, for whatever reason, that's how the licensing worked out there. I can't pretend to know exactly why it was like that, but that is what happened. That worth running all the way back here? Just curiosity, what are some other examples of this kind of split licensing? I can't really think of any others right off the top of my head. I'd have to go and look for other games that got turned into different games via licensing, you know? I'm sure it's happened to other things that aren't just Wonderboy, but it's pretty damn rare. It almost had, like, this is gonna sound really strange, but I promise you I'm not making this up. It almost happened to, Popful Mail. If anybody here's familiar with that one. It almost happened to Popful Mail. Because, before that got localized by Working Designs... Yeah! I'm a smart cookie. Okay. Hold on. I want to see what's in here. Nice. Oh, you came to see the Pepper too? It appears that it's not born Pepper fruit yet. It bears only a few pieces each year. Okay. Interesting. That was cool. I must have been trying to... I just know any... Yeah, I don't know any examples off the top of my head, but I do know that it almost happened for Popful Mail, because Popful Mail almost got localized by Sega themselves as a Sonic the Hedgehog spin-off. That very nearly happened. Just going under the title Sister Sonic. I don't know what the entire plan for that was, and it wound up not happening, which might be for the better. But, boy, that would be an interesting timeline to live in, where Popful Mail for the Sega CD became like a Sonic spin-off. That would be quite the universe to live in, I think. Alright, let's see if we can go about this the right way now. Gonna have to go through those platforming challenges to get back there, but that'll be fine. Something like Dinosaurs could have had similar origins? Maybe. Just got him flying in from another timeline, and boy, my arms are tired. Is half the United States on fire in that timeline too? And the other half is trapped in a frozen hell? I'm not gonna say any more about that subject. Alright, let's keep going. Man, that feeling of buying a new weapon that's so much stronger, that is such a good feeling in an action RPG. Like, I love it in regular RPGs too, but that's just a number getting bigger, right? Here, you actually get like a really fun, like because you can actively see your enemies dying faster with the new weapon, you just feel that much stronger in an action RPG, you know? Oh my gosh, I love this sort of stuff. You guys know I love adventure and role-playing games and all that good stuff. It's one of my favorite things. It's part of the reason I liked playing video games as a kid. Whoop, that was close. Whoa! Woo! Well, that answers the question of what happens if we fall off a cliff. So if I don't get hit again, I can get back both those hearts on the way through this. Babe. Whoop. Well, I'll tell you right now, guys, the earliest video game I can recall playing was the original Super Mario Brothers on an NES. Like, that's not even a joke. That that was my first video game I ever played, was the original Super Mario Brothers. And then shortly after that, I would play the original Legend of Zelda. And don't get me wrong, I liked Mario Brothers. But the Legend of Zelda was the one that made me fall in love with playing video games. Sort of contiguous world with a platformer is a good vibe. Yes, I very much like it. Like, this is just a good game, you know? It's like the ogres I killed didn't respawn. That's good. Alright, we're back in the volcano. See if we can find a good way through here. Okay, so, like, what does this do? I'm very afraid of touching that, but it looks like I might have to do that to get in there. Bomb obtained. Okay. Yeah, that damages me. Is there a way to, like, bounce on my shield, perhaps? I'm genuinely unsure of what the game wants me to do. No, I'm trying to dodge out of the way of it. Stop, Asha, stop being on that side. Wow. I do not like that. That was a dirty, rotten trick, and I'm gonna have to buy hearts to refuel. We'll just buy the 3. I can strive off of 3. I'm thinking next month I might actually go ahead and just start a playthrough of Final Fantasy IV on here. I've really been wanting to replay it for a long time. And I don't know, I feel like it's very good. Pepalogus like heat. What? What? Okay. Alright then. Eat your heart out, Pokemon. Magic damage occurs once in 5 attacks. I don't know what that means. Whoa. Bring another bomb for that. Another bomb. No, nobody else has anything else to say about me using my pet to shield myself from falling lava rocks, huh? Guess that's just weird to me. Alright, I only need one more of those. I got up there once. Am I missing something that's stupidly obvious here? Yes, I was. I was not standing there. Ah. Dang it. I wanted that. Warning, don't put anything into the hole. Pull the Yoshi. Yeah. Well, how am I supposed to get up there? doing wrong? I have anything to put in that hole. Did I need to get what was in that chest? Like, is this like a harsh lesson the game's trying to teach me? Alright, let's try that again, I suppose. I couldn't figure out another way out of that. It said don't put anything in the hole, but I didn't have anything to put in the hole. I tried putting myself in the hole, I tried putting the Pepe logo in the hole, nothing worked. I have no answers. Stab the slime in the butt. That was close. Do not the hole. Yagi, yes the hole. Game, no. Look, I couldn't figure out a way to get in the hole anyway, so it doesn't change anything, does it? Clearly, I need to get something else. So we're gonna try not to fall back down there next time. Hopefully I can get through all the areas I cleared already. I don't need to go picking up all the bombs. Racking up a lot of cash, though. We'll never say no to more cash. Whoa, hold on. Okay, so that whole animation is a hitbox. That was insane. Yeah, okay, I don't have to go back and clear the holes. That's good. Logus like heat. In other words, use your new pet as a shield. Sure, game. Alright, here we go again. Healing medicine found. Oh, so that's just a fun little bonus, I guess. Warning, don't put anything into the hole, it says. Okay, so how do I continue my quest? How do I get up here? I am very confused. What do you... How do I get through here? I'm stuck. I'm actually stuck. Can't go forward here. Can't go backwards here. Like, there's literally no way out from here, so the only way forward is forward. Okay, then. hell do I do to solve this? Come on. First of all, what the hell did I just see there? Okay, then. What about this other thing? What? What? Well, the intro was supposed to play there. Thanks for ruining my joke. Thanks for ruining my joke, dumb thing. Okay, sure. I don't know how I would have figured out in a million years that I'm just supposed to throw it at that, and that would help create a platform, but sure. Okay. I'm going to show you guys something later once we get to that part 2 that I found out. I never would have thought to do this. But okay then. Oh, here's a good place for me to test. Hey guys, you know what you're supposed to do with these? Yeah. I'm supposed to just extrapolate that from Pepe Logu's, like, heat. I guess. Alright, then. So, for future reference, if something in the game's ever confusing me, I just need to throw my pet at it. Okay, it's a harpy. Whoa! All right. So that was everything. Yes, I would like to save. I honestly don't know whether or not to blame the game or myself for not thinking to throw my animal companion at fire. Or not even just fire. I threw the thing into the hole repeatedly, and that didn't do it. No. What I needed to do was throw him at the fumes over the hole, and that would allow me to that would allow me to progress. I would not have guessed that, I gotta be honest. You can turn left or right while using your shield. Yeah, okay. That's fairly easy. I don't know why they would tell me that now. The art style in this game? Dude, I thought you'd dig the hell out of this. Might remind you of something else you happen to like. No form switching in this one as far as I'm aware, but I feel like we can say that a particular series you like might have taken inspiration from the whole series overall. Whoa! Get out of here. Let's see here. Big heart obtained. full health refill just now. I don't know why I didn't do that earlier. Man, this place is just not letting up. Asha can also press switches. Yes. There we go. Wow. Really? It's funny because I could have sworn we fought a boss already, and we're still doing this. Well done making it as far as the boss lies in here. Oh, and by the way, I want to save. Alright, so the Harpy was just a mini-boss, I guess. Wow. Gonna need that. Come on. That was close. Oh, fuck. Ah! Damn it! Why's this part gotta be like this? Oof. More. You proceed. Think you'll defeat me? Such confidence. Very well then. Prove yourself. I am the Flame Wizard. Meddling fool, you dare to oppose me? You are but a child, yet I'm glad you're here. I was getting antsy waiting around. This is your final day to play the hero. No one escapes me. Nope, that don't work. Damn. Well, there goes my first... That's my first death. Right against the first boss, too, huh? Oh, man. Alright, then. Oh, what? Okay, that's adorable. That's gonna be the only way, isn't it? Okay. I think I see the key here. I have to play very fast with this boss, though. Okay. I understand now. Okay, give me a second. Looks like, hey, you mustn't die, you must live on. Oh, I'm about to continue. I was just checking on something. Let me do this in. Let me plug this in. Welcome in, Wirebrain. This one's great. Like, I've been excited to get this one all month because I remember that it was like really good. Getting surprisingly difficult here in this last part too. This stretch of the first temple is no joke, which I appreciate. That was close. Good bet. Just finished up The Last Dragon. Dude, nice. That is a good movie. Well, you know me, it's Wednesday, so this is one of my 2 stream days. I gotta keep going through the Wonderboy series. I definitely think that next month I will go back and finish a few of them, because I got really close to the end of Dragon's Trap, so like, that's one that I should definitely finish up in a stream. And this one and the previous game are also both really good, so I can definitely see myself returning to these as well. This one's a big adventure. Although next month I also have a couple other things I specifically want to do. One is I want to start God Hand, because I know that's something a lot of people have been looking forward to, and I don't want to delay it too far into the year, so I'll probably be starting up God Hand next month. And then the other thing, this is more just because I really want to do this, I'm in the mood for it, I might be starting up a playthrough of Final Fantasy IV. I've really been wanting to replay that one lately. Super cool, you've been tackling all these great games. Man, this month was a great idea. I can't give myself the credit. This was definitely inspired by Neon and Cobra doing the Wonderboy games back at the start of December for their advent calendar stuff. Which, A, reminded me how much I really like these games. But more importantly, there we go. More importantly, the absolute clusterfuck of trying to figure out how everything kind of connected together. That was really fun for me, but also, it just really made me want to jump into the whole thing. And it really is just the fact that there's 2 Wonderboy 3s that makes it confusing. That's like the crux of the whole confusing thing. Beyond that, they're just all really good games. Like, I can't point to a single one I haven't played, well, a single one I've played that hasn't been, like, really good. Because you got the original arcade game, which is a classic. There's also Wonderboy 3 Monster Lair, which is a fun little run and gun slash shmup. Like, those are both fun arcade games. And then you get into the Monsterland series, Monster World, with the arcade game. Then you get the console sequels, and it's all just really good, like, action RPG platformer stuff. I am all about. Okay. You like fire, right? No. And Currently, I'm trying to figure out how to fight this stupid fire spirit. Because, yeah, trying to hit him there is too risky, but I don't feel like I have... Thank you, friend. Wonderboy Monsterland stuff where you're Zelda's second kid. Yeah, no, I totally get that. That's... No, this is good stuff. Alright. I think the only key I got is that, yeah, after he lifts his arm, I just have to go in there and hit him once. That really is the only chance I've got. He slams down his arm, I move in, I hit him once, he jumps. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Really is a shame this one didn't come out in America. Like, I could have seen this one being regarded as a, like a Genesis classic, frankly. Oh, that's a great pattern. I love that. Can you stop going apeshit for like 2 seconds? I mean, really effective, like it's really impressive Genesis, like, graphics, but still, come on. Can you stop going apeshit for like 2 seconds? Oh, well, there we go. Took me a couple tries, but I figured out his pattern. Okay. Defeated is the monster. Nightman! Feel like you have to run up and hit after he raises his arm from the slam. Yep! That's what it was. Till later for stuff like the 360. Alright. Thank you for saving me. I am the Earth Spirit. The Flame Wizard had trapped me here. Well, hey, come on. And how he came to this world. Maybe it's time. The legend repeats itself. Okay. Alright. Hey, my buddy. Yes, I do want to save. Nice. This one's just really fun. It's funny because I saw some people try to claim this one cut back on the RPG elements compared to the previous games. I don't see that at all. Having just played a bit of Wonderboy Monster World on Monday. I gotta say, this kind of just builds off of it. This is still an action RPG. Are you smarter than a sine wave? Alright, so let's see. Can we do it? I heard you have saved the Earth Spirit. I'm so glad I asked you, Alice. But 3 yet remain. Please hurry. I feel something bad is going to happen. I hope my fears are unfounded, but they say there's an odd house in the city. You may find some hints there. Is it the guy who is obviously the Flame Wizard selling Pepe Logus in the town? I do wonder. I'm a sucker for like the Arabian aesthetic anyway. I think it's a great setting to use for games, like the Arabian fantasy aesthetic specifically. For as ubiquitous as it can be sometimes, I feel like it's really underutilized in a lot of settings. Like Prince of Persia is probably the biggest thing I can think of that uses that sort of vibe. You know? Well, this is interesting. This Vizier Jafar looks like a trustworthy chap, right? Oh, okay. I'll take the treasure chest. Nice! Wonder Girl? Just Monster World 4. No Wonderboy in sight. Whee! This is really fun. We're like traveling behind the city. I see now. I don't think I can get up there. Guess I gotta head all the way back and actually head into the city proper now. Let's see, is that weirdo not selling his Pepe Lobos anymore? But he's gone. I can't remember. How could the Flame Wizard have failed? Perhaps we underestimated these mortals. Oh, did I just say that live? Never mind. Alright, so there's the next guy we're gonna have to fight. They have spread far and wide, just as planned. We shall accomplish our goals soon. How did I say that loud? Never mind. Ah, I was correct. We do not trust the adorable little critters they've been selling. Got a total gremlin situation in our hand here. Love the games to show and play with the 1001 Arabian Nights concepts. Even Sonic got it. Yes, I love it. Arcade games. Does Sega still own the Wonderboy name and games? I believe so. That's why the newest entry in the series was called Monster Boy. Monster Boy, as far as Westone is considered, is like a modern entry. Although it wasn't made by them. These days I feel so uneasy for some reason. My daddy's not here right now. What he's up to. Monster Boy is a professional fan game. That's the best way to put it, yeah. Professional fan game in the sense that they got a, they got the go-ahead from people who made them. So Billy, interesting thing about that. Westone went out of business in 2014. I'm trying to remember what company currently owns the rights. I know this, and I'm just remembering the name. Point is, the company that currently owns the rights, several ex-Westone employees have actually been working with them on new Wonderboy stuff. That's actually where we get. That's why Asha and Monster World happened, the remake of this. And Ryuichi, I forget his name, but the guy who was in charge of Westone has gone on record saying he wants to make more. So, as far as he's concerned, Wonderboy's back. So it's not like it's a dead series. Because we just got Asha in Monster World. There was also a fantastic remake of Dragon's Trap from Lizard Cube, which I really want to play that. that game looks so charming, and I love the original now that I've played most of it. I need to finish it now that we've done that. Whether it's Sega or Konami owns it? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Okay, anyway. Hold on a second. Konami Adventure Island? Well, yeah, Adventure Island's not coming back. Wonderboy is back. Or did you not hear me just say we just got a remake of this game? Did you not hear me say that? Yeah, 2021, Asha and Monster World came out. Like, that's a recent thing. This is not a dead series, like, in the slightest. Adventure Island is dead. This, on the other hand, this is totally back. Why do I keep grabbing that controller? That's the wrong one. Alright, I heard what you did. You're amazing. By the way, need some new armor? Knight's armor. That's gonna blow pretty much all my cash, but I like the endurance on that. I'll make back the money eventually. I'll get armor that's even better next time and more expensive. Goodie! Hooray! My daddy bought me a Pilogu! I don't trust him. It's just who owns it if it's Sega or the original developers. It's just a reskin, a pretty reskin, but it's classic Sega Master. Yeah! So the way that happened, and I'm sure you know this, Wirebrain, but I feel like talking about it now. So, basically, the people who made the Dragon's Trap remake literally were working on reverse engineering it. And then they reverse engineered it to the point that they could rebuild the whole game. And I forget exactly how it happened, but they wound up getting the rights to it, like professionally remake it. So they did just remake, like, it's literally a rebuilding of that Sega Master System code with the graphical makeover over it. I would really like to play it just for that alone, because the effort that went into the reskin is gorgeous. Like, I am genuinely impressed by how pretty that game looks. I just don't understand what you mean by that, Billy. I already told you who owns it. Wonderboy is a Sega property, but they're allowed to license it out to other studios to work on. So that's why we got a new Asha in Monster World like remake. It's why the guy behind making it is saying he wants to make more, because he has the opportunity to work on his series again. You know? That's what I'm saying. Sega might own it, but that doesn't mean nobody else can work on it. They just gotta ask Sega for the license and, you know, pay them. Hey Sega, we would like to use this. Will you let us buy the license from you? And if Sega says okay, boom, you're making a new Wonderboy game. That's why we got Lizard Cube making Dragon's Trap. It's why we got the Asha and Monster World remake. And there was also a... It's not really a remake, actually, but there's a Wonderboy remix game that plays in the style of the original arcade game. The graphics are a little cheap looking, but it's cool that it exists. And, yeah, I for one, welcome the return of Wonderboy. This should be a thing. Just water. Anyway. Ugh. So, the Moon Medallion. That'll let us access another place. Let's see. Work order on who's going. Day of Runestein. Those creatures will leave us alive. So long, cruel world. Well, at least somebody's up to it. We have a Mogwai situation in our hand with these things. But mine's blue, so it's okay. I didn't mean to talk to you again. Dark clouds are spreading. Still, Pepalugos are so darn cute. I'm telling ya. You know what else it's gonna be like, everyone? It's gonna be like those, you know what, they even look like them. Falco, you know what I'm talking about. Do you remember the things in Kirby that are like freaking adorable until you turn your back on them, and then they turn into like the horrifying abominations? I'm getting guys to revive. My husband is a complete fool. He got Pepalugo and he's playing like a little child. He's in the back room. Go see for yourself. Oh, by the way, don't you need a shield? Plane shield, thunder shield. I don't have enough to switch out anyway. Come back soon. Hey there, young lady. I heard you saved the Earth Spirit. I was really surprised because I didn't think they were so strong. There's more to you, meet the eyes. Here to shop, are you? Take a look at my high quality. Okay. That's another. Well, it says it's +2, but it's Cyrus sword. What? Don't I already have a +2 sword? Yeah. No magical hit property. I don't know. Healing medicine. Hell yeah, I could use more of that. Lady, you bought more. These Pokemon are not your friends. Look, my Pepalogus. Faye, Pea, and Pooh. They're so cute, aren't they? Yes. Yes, of course, a blue Pepalogo is not always the best one. By the way, you have a bowl. Yeah, take my gold bars. Could certainly use the fundage. You know, it's funny. I didn't question the Pepalogus until we were walking through the city and I saw the guy selling them who was clearly evil. And that's about the time I started piecing things together. Didn't realize I was gonna go fight him in the temple, but... you know, whatever. Gate is locked. Alright then. Pepalogo doesn't want to enter yet, it seems. What? So what? There's like extra things you want me to do? Don't think I haven't figured you out yet either, you little... That blue Pepalogo looks quite helpful. Why do you give him a Pepe fruit? Like I to a cat, give him one and you're sure to make him happy. Okay then. Luckily I know where that is. This is amazing! Pepalogo has grown! He sure has. Alright then, let us continue. Alright, unlock the moon gate. Oh, well, this was not what I was expecting at all. Got like a little tropical jungle. Oh, of course. I knew I should have gone and bought the could have bought the Thunder Shield. I get it, game. I get it. You're telling me to go back and buy the Thunder Shield. Give me 2 seconds. This genie's gonna get sick of me eventually. Alright, back to the city, right? Yeah! Then let's go. He's already getting sick of me. Been live for about 4 hours, that's good. Going. Means I spent about 2.5 hours playing this. Okay, let's go buy that shield. Here we go again. That is a really wide, like, radius for your blade. I love it. Yep. Another extra hit point. There we go. That was pretty nice. All right. Ah, that's what I saw. There is a hint behind one of the pillars. The sanctuary entrance lies before you. Gather your courage and leap into the water. Just making sure there aren't any more gargoyles to kill. Drop into the water that way.